Right now, somewhere in the world, a woman is showing a man exactly how she feels without saying a single word. And 93% of men have no idea what they're seeing. By the time they realize it, she's already gone. But not you, not after this. Welcome to Laurin Unfiltered. Today, we're diving into the secret ways women show attraction with their body language. Signals most men completely miss, but once you notice them, everything changes. A study in evolution and human behavior found that women show romantic interest mostly through nonverbal cues. On average, they do it 13 times before most men even notice. 13 times. That's her body practically shouting at you in a language your brain hasn't been trained to read yet. And I'll be honest, because I'm a woman and I've done every single thing I'm about to explain, most of us do this without even realizing it. These aren't calculated moves. They aren't tricks. They're raw, instinctive, biological signals that happen before her mind even gets involved. I'm going to walk you through 4 body parts women instinctively draw attention to when they're attracted, saving the most surprising one for last. Once you see it, you'll never be able to unsee it. And it will change how you read every conversation with a woman. First, understand this. The human body is terrible at hiding feelings. Research in communication shows that only 7% of emotional expression comes from words. Tone of voice makes up 38%, and body language alone is 55%. More than half of what she's communicating has nothing to do with what she's saying. She could be chatting about her dog's sweater or the weather, and her body is sending an entirely different signal. If you know what to look for, you'll catch it every time. The first signal, and honestly, it's worth the whole video, is the neck. Not just any neck, but the way she tilts her head, touches her neck, or brushes her hair to expose one side. This is one of the oldest and strongest signals of attraction the female body can send. The neck is a vulnerable area, housing vital arteries, veins, and the trachea. Exposing it is a trust signal, an invitation. I feel safe with you. I want you closer. Anthropologists call it a submissive display. Not weakness, but openness and receptivity. The neck also has pheromone-releasing glands. When a woman touches her neck around someone she's attracted to, she's unknowingly sending chemical signals, her body trying to make herself more noticeable without her conscious input. From experience, I've caught myself playing with my necklace or brushing my hair back without realizing I was doing it. It's instinct. The key is repetition. Once might be nothing. Twice could be coincidence. But 3 or more times in a conversation, that's her body lighting up a neon sign for you. Next, the wrists, specifically the inner wrists. This one surprises a lot of men, but it's fascinating. When a woman is drawn to someone, she subtly exposes her inner wrists, resting her chin on her hand with the wrist turned up, gesturing with palms visible, or placing her hands on a table with the soft side facing up. The inner wrist is delicate, sensitive, and another pulse point. Revealing it is a vulnerability display, the opposite of defensive body language like crossed arms or clenched fists. A study from the University of Manchester confirmed that women in early attraction stages display open wrists far more than in neutral interactions, and it increases the longer they're around someone they like. It's also a subtle way to project scent, like perfume on the wrist. Her nervous system is doing that. Key work, not her mind. One friend didn't even notice until she saw a photo that both her wrists were fully exposed to the man she liked. Her body had already surrendered before her brain decided if she wanted a second date. Third, and this is the one that surprises almost every man, is the legs. And no, it's not about what she's wearing. It's about positioning, movement, and direction. Her legs constantly communicate interest without her realizing it, and most men misread it completely. The direction they point, how she moves them, and subtle shifts reveal far more than words ever could. FBI behavioral analyst Joe Navarro, who spent 25 years studying body language for criminal investigations, says the legs and feet are the most honest parts of the human body. While most people have learned to control their faces or hands, hardly anyone monitors what their legs are doing. That's what makes them the body's worst liar. When a woman is attracted to you, her feet and legs point toward you. Even if she's in a group or talking to someone else, check where her toes are aimed. If they're angled in your direction, her subconscious has already made a choice. And it's a good one. There's another leg signal that's just as revealing: the cross. When she sits with her legs crossed and the top leg points toward you, she's angling her body toward you. If it points away, that's a barrier, creating space between you. Then there's what I call the restless leg effect. Attraction activates her nervous system, adrenaline and dopamine surge, and her legs subtly move, bouncing, swaying, shifting weight. This isn't nervousness or boredom, it's her body literally vibrating because of your presence. A bold, well-documented gesture is the slow leg cross and uncross. Psychologists who have spent thousands of hours observing flirtation call this a top nonverbal courtship signal. When a woman slowly crosses and uncrosses her legs around someone she likes, it's a subconscious way of drawing attention to her lower body. Every woman reading this can probably think of a time she did this without realizing it. And yes, we all have. Now, the fourth and most powerful signal involves the torso, the front of her body. Stomach, chest, center of her frame. This isn't about clothing. It's about orientation and openness. When a woman feels safe, attracted, and engaged, she faces you squarely, her chest and stomach directed toward you. This is huge. The torso protects all vital organs. Exposing it is a biological act of trust. Soldiers wear armor there. Self-defense classes teach protecting the center line. This is the body's most vulnerable area. Research from Princeton shows that torso orientation is one of the strongest nonverbal predictors of interest. People who are attracted square up quickly, while those who aren't keep angled or sideways. And when a woman is really comfortable, she often highlights her torso, adjusting her shirt, lightly touching her stomach, leaning in. Behavioral scientists call these ventral displays, showing the front of the body as a signal of openness and attraction. I experienced this personally at a party. I was talking to someone else, but my torso was fully aimed at a man I liked. My body had already made the decision before my brain even noticed. Now, put all four signals together, they cluster. A woman who exposes her neck, shows her wrists, angles her legs toward you, and faces you with her torso is sending a clear message. Research shows women displaying 4 or more subtle courtship signals are approached by men almost 4 times as often as women who show fewer. And the key? These are small, almost invisible gestures. Nothing dramatic, no shouting, no grand moves. Just natural body shifts that happen unconsciously. Neck touches, wrist flashes, leg positioning, torso alignment. They've been happening for hundreds of thousands of years. You know the signs now. Next time you see a woman tilt her head, reveal her wrist, point her legs at you, and square her torso toward you, you'll know she's interested, even if she doesn't realize it herself. The question is, what are you going to do with that knowledge? Here's the hard truth. Most men wait too long. They see the signals, feel the energy, and freeze. By the time they act, the moment is gone. That's why I made the next video. She won't say me, but her body already did. 6 signs. It picks up where this one leaves off, showing you exactly when she's ready for you to make a move. Missing those signs is why men fumble connections that were already theirs. So now you know the 4 body parts women instinctively reveal when they're attracted: the neck, the wrists, the legs, and the torso. These are subtle, almost invisible signals that happen without her realizing it, but they speak louder than words ever could. The next time you're talking to a woman and notice her tilting her head, showing her wrists, angling her legs toward you, or facing you squarely, you'll understand exactly what her body is saying. It's up to you how you respond, but recognizing these signs is the first step to connecting on a deeper level. Pay attention, notice the patterns, and don't let the moment pass you by. If you enjoyed this video and want to catch every secret your body language might be missing, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update from Laurin Unfiltered. And drop the word signals in the comments to show me you're ready to notice what others miss. Let's see who's paying attention.